Hi everyone, I'm Marcelo Martins from Multicolour Studio, and this week you go to talk about how to spin a solid fiber and a colored fiber. So follow me to the end of this video and go to learn something today. Come on. As I proposed at the beginning, we can put some attention while we are spinning a colored fiber as this one here. And pay attention only, and so the solid color, you have just to pay attention and draft. Okay, you just draft our solid color, and our attention is only in techniques of the base of the drafting you are doing. So you just use the base techniques. When you are needing a spinning colored fiber, you have to add two small tips that those I will show you now. Let's change fiber. Okay. Now I go to show you how to start the color spinning. So different as a solid color or one color fiber, you don't need to pay attention in the where you pose your pressure and how to guide your fiber. Now you have to pay attention not in your main hand that you use to spin. In my case, my left hand is not my main hand, so that's the hand that I use to hold my fiber. So in that hand, I go to use my thumb and my index finger to press my color and to guide the tips of my fiber where I'd like to pick my yarn, my fiber, my color to make my yarn. So check this with me and to observe this finger and this finger where I put a pressure and how to I guide the tips with this finger here. So I join my fiber here. So I finish here a gold one, and I'm start with my blue. So I like to use a blue one here. I just start with a blue one here, and you see I have a dark blue and a light blue. So I start with a dark blue, but I will pay attention to not get some purple here. I have a lot of purple. I like to pay attention blue, and then I go to pass to the light blue, and then I start purple. So that is my way to spin this. So I go to start my treadle, and I draft. Look at that. I was getting my fibers, lots of my light and the purple start too much coming in. Why? Because the distance, the length here between my two hands is not too long, so I don't respect the length of my fiber, so this doesn't mix as well. And then I did not guide the blue to come first. I guide my purple. How can I fix this? I stop treadling. I spin out here in the other way. I can just let the twist coming in. I put this in, and then I guide my tips here. I can break, and can I start again getting my blue. So I get my purple that's coming in back, and I start with my blue because the blue is my main color that I just finished that. I want my blue, and I press my blue here. You see, I get my yarn here, and I have, do you see, I have to put a pressure back, and I draft the blue back. Do you see where I have a pressure? where is there I feed my spin wheel to with fiber, drafting where the color I want to pick. Now I roll here and I guide to move to the other color, just holding my finger where I wanted to pick my color. I wanted to go back to the blue. I guide with my finger down, my index finger, and I roll my other finger. My blue is finished, and here I have a part of my fiber that is longer, so that the other side, do you see? And I'd like to include this part there. How do I do this? I can just join the tips here and add in the pressure, and let the twist go in, and still threading very slowly and counting your head to keep in the control. So which drafting you count how many threading you do, and still pay attention in where you'd like to keep the color. So to resume this, when you have solid color, you don't have to pay attention where you put pressure, and you just want to get in this and threading and drafting. When you have color, you have to press where it is you want to pick the color, and you have to use your index finger to guide your color. You have other, does these techniques work for every technique for spinning? Yes. For long draw too, you just have to put a pressure where you'd like to get the color. So you change. I like to get my light here. I have dark purple, I like some light purple. I get my finger to guide, and I let go in, and look that the light is going there because I'm pressing the side that I'd like to go. So look here, I just press in where I'd like to go, and you see the light purple is coming in as the other side. Here, and I doing short for back.
Si vous avez aimé cette vidéo, c'est le temps de vous inscrire sur le canal si vous avez déjà encore fait. Je serai ici avec une nouvelle vidéo la semaine prochaine pour vous parler de fibres naturelles, de tricot et aussi des flages. Merci d'être là et passez une belle semaine. Au revoir.